my first video in English, so please give me a feedback about the language I used and also the material, the subject matter that will be available in this video. Today I would like to tell you something about the artificial intelligence that is rapidly developing within the financial sector and also becoming more and more important, not only for the institutions and also customers, but also for the authorities, including supervision authorities and also other institutions and bodies that are responsible for the scrutiny or supervision within the financial sector, including, for example, AML, anti-money laundering. So today I would like to begin with some definitions about the definitions of the artificial intelligence and the scope of applications that are currently available within the financial sector. So let's catch up in just a few seconds. So basically, if you would look at some academics and also some, let's say, business papers and working papers, you will see that there is no artificial intelligence at the moment. I mean, it's really difficult to define the artificial intelligence. It was first used many years ago, around 70 years ago, and it was compared, let's say, to the simulation of our brain, our human's brain. But today we know that the artificial intelligence is something different, and it's really difficult to make something which is, let's say, a computer or a software that currently works as our human brain, because actually we don't know how our brain is currently working. That's the one reason why it's really difficult to have it defined. So that's why let's say international organizations and also domestic institutions and bodies decided to find another approach and to stop defining the artificial intelligence itself, but rather focus on the systems of artificial intelligence. Systems which usually are software programs and things like that, that are using some kind of techniques and approaches that are sometimes recognized as the artificial intelligence, including deep learning, machine learning, and statistical approaches and methods, and also other methods that are currently available within the, let's say, this field. So that's why usually, and also, for example, in the artificial intelligence proposal that was presented in April last year by the European Union, we are usually using systems of the artificial intelligence. When it comes to the EBA, the European Banking Authority, they usually using two definitions that are somehow tied to the artificial intelligence, but are not in artificial intelligence itself. The first one is the advanced analytics. So it's the using some methods for analyzing big sets, big data, big sets of data to get some results. For example, content predictions or recommendations, or even decisions. That's the one thing and one definition. It was first used in one of the reports from 2019 by the EBA on the advanced analytics and big data. That's the first thing. Second thing is the machine learning itself. I mean, it's an approach or a technique that is commonly used by the financial sector, not only financial sector, of course, but for example, the EBA has included in it its recent discussion paper about machine learning that is used or applied for the internal rating based models. So that's why they are usually using something that is more like a technique and not something futuristic, too futuristic like the artificial intelligence. So having these three definitions, machine learning, systems of the artificial intelligence, and advanced analytics, we can move forward and look at the scope of applications that are currently available within the financial sector. Of course, we don't have time to make it, let's say, comprehensive. So expect just some kind of the summary of the scope of the applications. Let's see in a few seconds. We can say that the systems of artificial intelligence or advanced analytics or machine learning is used in many ways within the financial sector. Usually it is used when we have a lot of data that we would like to use for a particular goal. Let's say we would like to know which customers are interested in some types of financial products. We can gather our data that is currently stored in our database or a transaction system, make a model. First we have to train the model and to find the answer about the particular group of customers that are really interested in that particular product. For example, the loan for the company and things like that. We can go even further. We can ask, or we can try to develop a model that will be able to answer why people are looking for particular products. That's the one way we can use artificial intelligence within the financial sector. Also, we can use it for the creditworthiness assessment. So in this case, we are using machine learning models or statistical models to predict the risk of the default of the potential credit holder. So that's the one way we can use the artificial intelligence. What's more, we can also use it for the, let's say, direct communication with our customers, because we can develop some kind of a chatbot that will be able to answer simple or more advanced questions regarding our offer, regarding our financial products and other things. We can also use it for the predictions of default or predictions of the risks. For example, we can use it, as the EBA said, for the internal models to calculate the capital we need to get to, let's say, to have it secured, our risk portfolio, let's say. In addition, we can also use the systems of the artificial intelligence for our internal things, let's say, internal organizations. We can use it for employing people to let's say, check what are the most important features, let's say, that that we are looking for. That's the one thing. What else? We can also use the systems of artificial intelligence to make faster payments, to check the transactions, the payment transactions, whether they are fraudulent or not. We can also use natural language processing for the AML, anti-money laundering, for example, to get some recommendations about the potential hit transactions. What else? We can also use it for the ICT security. There are many ways to have it engage. But the thing is, the biggest difficulty here is that having a system of artificial intelligence within the regulated sector is about having compliance with all the regulations, all the laws that might be applicable in this particular case. The biggest problem here right now, for example, in the European Union, is that rather small number of authorities and organizations decided to adopt and to publish some kind of guidance. But we will talk about it in the next video. So see you soon, I hope. And don't forget to give me a feedback about this material.